Yo, what up guys, and welcome to the channel. This upcoming weekend is really going to be an interesting game between Manchester United and Arsenal, and this game is really going to show what really Manchester United has really been up to. As you can see from the lineup which we had from the last game, it wasn't bad, but they created a lot of chance up there at the front. At the front, we had Cunha, we had Mason Mount. I think he came in the second half, or he started. I don't remember quite well. I think he started, yeah. And we have Bueno. And in the midfield, we had Patrick Dogo, Bruno Fernandes, and Casemiro, and Amad Diallo. I would really want in the next game, I would really want Kobe to start the game, man. I would replace Casemiro with Kobe. You know, I think this game, you know, we really need to be serious. Some of you guys gonna say like, oh, we need some player with experience, but sometimes we need some young player, we know, with a lot of, you know, with a lot of energy to play in the midfield, because we can see, as you guys can see, in the midfield we really has been suffering. And if we can really get Baleba, damn, that thing is gonna really change in the midfield. And in the in the back, we had Larry, we had Lenny Yoro, we had Harry Maguire, and we had Hidden Heaven. And if we can really get Martinez to come back, you know, Heaven is really going to be fighting for his position on a left right there. But Euro has really been stepping up his game after, you know, Martinez has been out due to the injury. But I can't really wait for him to get back. And the next game is really going to be different from what you can see, guys, right here on the map. Because I think on the number 9 right there, I believe for sure they're going to start Shesko. If they're not gonna start Shesko, I don't know if he's gonna come in the second half, but I'm sure he's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be a week since Sunday. It's gonna be a week where he's gonna be, you know, he's gonna get familiar with the player and the system, you know. But I think it's a really right choice to start him in the game, because this game is really gonna be tough. Arsenal versus Manchester United, and Arsenal, they've really been a good team, as I said earlier. There's really been a good team from the past years, just due to that, despite, you know, not getting a trophy. That's why everybody been clowning them. You know, always finishing in top 4, always finishing top 4. And they always play Champions League. They always, like, you know, being eliminated, I think, in a group stage. So the next game is really going to be an interesting game. And also, we can look up with Baleba. If we can get Baleba in our midfield, it's going to change everything. I wasn't really sure they're going to get Baleba. I'm kind of like 50-50. I'm not like 50-50. I'm kind of like in 60 right now. Because the last time I said I was 50-50, that's when it was bidding for Shesko. And you know what happened? That, you know, we got Shesko despite Newcastle bidding 95 million. And Shesko's like, nah, my only place that I want to be in next season is Manchester United. And you know what Manchester United did? Their bid, like, thing was like 84 million plus some odds on. And I was really surprised. This is where really Manchester stepped in. They didn't want to be like the end of the stick every time they gotta fight for the player. And if other clubs are bidding on them, they end up like paying the highest premium for that player. I was really surprised when that happened. This is what kind of really gave me excited when they said they was gonna get Baleba. I was like, hopefully we can get him, but I'm not really sure if we can get him. But if we can get him in the midfield, everything is gonna change. You know, everything is gonna change in the midfield. And also, if we can get Martinez get back, you know, being fit as he was before the injury. This season, also if we can get you know, the goalkeeper from PSG, Donnarumma, he's been up in the market, and I can see also Manchester City, they are kind of eyeing on him. You know, if they can get their goalkeeper, I think go to like Turkish league, and if they can do that, they might get Donnarumma. I don't know that. You know, we just gotta really keep our hopes up. But anything other than Onana is pretty good. Anything other than Onana is pretty good, because I don't want to see those mistakes they did last season in this season. You know, this season gotta be a change. Unless if we don't, you know, one of the best thing that I'm kind of really hopeful for this season, if we don't finish like way up there, at least we are in top 5. at least we are in top 5. If we can get Baleba, and if we can get a really new goalkeeper, I don't know if we can get Donnarumma and Baleba. If we can get those two, there's not going to be no more excuse. We got to finish in top 5. And I can't really wait to see the next game where I think it's going to be. If we can finish in top 5, anything other than that, we're going to see how I think it's going to go. Just cross the finger. This game is really going to be exciting. What are your prediction on this game? My prediction, I'm going to go for like 2-1 or 3-2, or 3-2. I really believe Manchester United has like chance of winning this game.
This is the worst.